Yo, yo, what's going on? So lately, I've been kind of under the weather, but I'm gonna get straight into this. Um, I'm gonna talk about this whole Coinbase debacle. I'm actually into cryptocurrency. I've been into it since 2014. Uh, right now, I got this guy's channel up real quick, but just to give a synopsis of what I'm gonna talk about. If you're into this space, I know a lot of people, since Bitcoin has jumped up pretty dramatically over the past couple weeks, um, they'll download Coinbase and buy their coins and just leave them there on the exchange. And that's the worst thing you could do, being in this space. Just my opinion. I've lost crypto, not because of any issues with exchanges, but being in like risky projects and stuff like that or whatever, whatever. Um, but as I say, probably the past maybe 6, 7 years or whatever, I've been holding my coins into a wallet, either Exodus or uh but pretty much Exodus. I got a hardware wallet. I got stuff spread out in the different wallets, and I always take my coins off the exchanges. I go into the exchange, whatever exchange. I buy my tokens, my coins or whatever, and I immediately take them out the same day. I don't hold on. I don't leave them on the exchanges because uh people might like newbies. Like, this video is for really newbies and like people that's like getting into the space. We had the FTX debacle, right, with Sam Bankman-Fried. you know you had people on FTX that had $250,000 worth of crypto assets that didn't do their due diligence with taking their coins off the exchanges and putting them into cold storage. um Same thing for Mount Gox. I didn't get in. I wasn't part of that when Mount Gox was around or any of that. I probably got in. I got in around the first iteration with the first Coinbase, so it was only like maybe 4 or 5 coins on there. Whatever. It was like Bitcoin, Ethereum, I think Bitcoin Cash, and uh, I forget what else. It was so long ago, but yeah. Uh, Coinbase, Coinbase, man, they play these games, man. So anytime it's like a significant pump, people they'll log onto their Coinbase app, and then it's like, where the fuck all my Bitcoin go? And I, it's like, just do your due diligence. Like, you got to look at being in this space as you being the bank, you being your own bank. Your responsibility. You're responsible for your destiny. There's no saving you. You're saving yourself by being responsible. You know, um, Double checking where you're sending certain coins to, whatever wallets, or um, different wallets and different exchanges. If you do decide to go from cold storage back to the exchange to collect profits or whatever the case may be, you have to write down your seed words, back them up. Don't make photocopies of them and screenshot them and none of that. That's not the purpose, right? you know um but yeah, I've yet to lose any crypto from any hack or anything like that, because like I said, I keep my stuff offline. I keep my stuff offline or whatever, and the tokens and tools that I do have, I back up everything. You know what I mean? So if I was to lose whatever, my wallet or whatever, my hardware wallet or whatever, I'm able to, download and use my words or whatever to get back into my wallet or whatever to get my funds, right? And I think people need to take better care of this. So this is guy. I just stumbled across this channel or whatever today. Because I didn't even know that this Coinbase crash happened until actually today. It actually happened 2 days ago, but I've been just like I've been reading on the news and stuff like that, but I've been kind of looking at other news or whatever. I've been into some other little projects, and I do my little jewelry thing and everything like that. Plus, I got work, and I wasn't feeling good or whatever earlier this week, so I wasn't really paying too much attention. I was saying that, hey, I made $100 here. My account's up $500 or whatever. Good, that's great. But I'm not looking on Coinbase. You know what I mean? Looking on the tools that I use, my wallet. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna play this video and kind of get some insight from this guy, his opinion about everything, and then what I'll do is I'll give my added commentary to what he's gonna say, and I'm sure he's gonna pretty much say what I'm saying now, but a lot more eloquently. I'm rough around the edges. I know that, but we'll get into this or whatever real quick. He's gonna talk about the little crash they had or whatever.
Feeling they probably do it themselves, right? They probably block the system themselves so they can.
Okay, so here we go.
Coinbase crashed, and it's not a joke. It did crash. Coinbase did crash. Now, those of people who have been in the crypto space for a very, very long time, and I'm talking about actual OGs who've been around the previous bull market, the one before that, everybody knows this, right? It's a known fact. Coinbase cannot function properly whenever there's a pump, right? It's a known fact. So knowing this fact.
All right, so I had an issue with Coinbase one time with they actually do have their own wallet. Me personally, I would not keep my tokens even in their wallet. I would move my tokens off somewhere else that has some type of open source to where hey, I can see what it is when you put out new updates or whatever to your application or whatever, as far as the wallet and everything like that, and whatever like that. I don't know if Coinbase does do that, but it's just, I think Coinbase is kind of like the dark horse in crypto right now, because all of I didn't know this until today, but all of the ETF companies, the big boys, right, that have their own spot ETFs with Bitcoin or whatever, their custodian is Coinbase. So majority of them, so if it's like 9 out of 10 of them that have some type of, if it's like Fidelity or whatever, if they have some type of spot ETF and with Bitcoin or whatever, their custodian is Coinbase, which is, hey, whatever, but that's what I'm saying is like, hey, you just got to do your own research. But I had some coins on one of the Coinbase wallet. I actually do have a Coinbase wallet, and I took my coins off the Coinbase exchange and moved it into the Coinbase wallet. They give you like the C words and all that, and it was like wasn't functioning right. It was like real glitchy, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then it took me a little bit of time to get back into that wallet to, basically get my funds back or whatever. So, but I was able to get that. But yeah, I agree with what he's saying right now. So thus far, so we're gonna keep listening.
Right. Obviously, I didn't give my analysis based on that. Market, they always crash for whatever reason, and I've always noticed it's always when it does a pump, for whatever reason, there's a issue with the Coinbase exchange where people can't go and buy and sell. Right.
Yep.
Now, I've talked about this as a conspiracy many, many times, that exchanges, it's a house, right? You're going there, you're placing bets, and exchanges have total control, right? And this is the conspiracy. I've got a feeling they probably do it themselves, right? They probably block the system themselves so they can sell out before everybody else would, right? So, but whatever. Anyway, I'm not going into that part. But all I'm trying to say is, what a coincidence that they crash at the peak, right? At the peak, they crash, and when they crash, they come exactly to, or not exactly, or close to that $58,000 level. I mean, is that a coincidence? I don't think so, because remember what I said. If I see the number, they also see the number, and I think they also saw the number, right?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. That's why I say, man, if you got your Bitcoin on the exchange, take it off immediately. Immediately. Like I bought VeChain today. I as soon as I purchased my VeChain, I took it off the exchange and moved it over into my wallet. It's that simple. You gotta just be responsible. Uh, you just gotta be responsible in this space. You just can't be lazy. Be like, I'm gonna wait and see how it moves. No, just take it off. You can use the charts. The app will tell you, your wallet will tell you what value it is, whatever, if it goes up or if it's connected to like on the back end, the exchanges, I guess, or whatever, to kind of report what the value is or whatever. But hey, it's your responsibility to be in charge of your assets. That's it.
And I don't think it's just Coinbase. I think it's other exchanges as well. Because remember, the exchange wants to win. They're not there for no other good reason, right? They're there to make money. And if they've seen the narrative where everyone's pumping the market, they want to take it far, what are they going to do? They're going to try and go against that market and take the money and make the money, right? That's what they're going to do, right? I'm sure they're going to do all sorts of crazy promotions coming up soon now as well. You'll see, the market's going to go crazy. But it was quite funny for me to see that all of a sudden Twitter's exploded, everything else is exploded, news articles and everything. I got so many pings, right? Coinbase crashed, right? Coinbase crashed, and $100 million got liquidated because of them, etc. Whatever. Hold on, but I mentioned that 245. I mentioned the 58 to 56k at 2:45 p.m. Coinbase did not crash at that time. Coinbase crashed, right, approximately 2 hours after that. I'm not affiliated with Coinbase. Coinbase doesn't know who I am.
Interesting. I just can't say it enough, man. Just take your stuff off the exchange because you don't want to be held holding the bag. You don't want to be fumbling the bag. So you want to be able to be like, all right, I'm in control of my stuff or whatever, and you're not losing out on any potential gains. So I like I said, if I buy Bitcoin, you know, I know people they'll buy Bitcoin on Cash App and they just let it sit in Cash App. I mean, Cash App isn't even a wallet, you know. In my opinion, because if you download Cash App, they don't give you any seed words or you know what I mean for you to get your wallet. I guess I don't know. I could be wrong or whatever, but I wouldn't use Cash App. I would, if I did use Cash App to buy Bitcoin, as soon as I buy Bitcoin off of Cash App, to me, which Cash App is an exchange because you can buy stocks off of Cash App. I will move my Bitcoin into a hardware cold storage wallet. That's it. We're gonna keep listening to this guy.
I mean, of course, they know who I am. I don't have freaking KYC with them. But the point I'm trying to make here, right? I don't have the power to manipulate that, right? The chart indicated, right? The chart indicates that if we go up, right, and funnily based on the Fibonacci at that very moment, because Fibonacci's changed, by the way, guys. A lot of people are coming out, oh, where was I can't show you the same thing because the same candle pattern's not there. Candle patterns change, Fibonacci's changed, right? So according to the Fibonacci at that very time, it indicated that the 58k to 56k was the right level. And what I'm talking about is the 618 level and the 786 level, right, on the downside. So if you look at the Fibonacci at that point, that's the range that it had, 58 to 56, which is brilliant. So I can see that Fibonacci is indicating this, right? And why would I use a Fibonacci? That's another question, right? Let me explain to you. I've talked about this as well, that previous bull run, we didn't have a proper candle, all right, on a daily. We didn't have a proper candle to the 69k. We didn't have a body of a candle at 69k. Yes, we touched 69k, and then we got rejected and the market got wiped out, right? Hence why this particular season, I've been very, very cautious, and I've been telling everyone, guys, be cautious, put your stop losses, put your trailing stop in. That's what I did in the last video. And I said, guys, do this because that's how you're going to save your funds. Now, I'm not sure how many people listen to me.
Okay, now he's talking about like if you're doing kind of hedge trading or whatever like that. So you can put stop losses in. So like if it pumps up or whatever, and you think it's gonna hit like a certain target, so in order for you not to get liquidated, you can put the stop loss in. So like if it starts to go down just a little bit, then you'll exit the trade or whatever. But even when you do that, once if you're on the exchange and you're trading that way, in my opinion, you know, as soon as you get gain profits, as soon as the trade is over, you should be taking the crypto right off the exchange ASAP. You know, because these things move so fast, man. You know, you're talking about $5,000 in a day, 10 grand in a day. You know, $15,000. You know, movement in a day, man. That's that's a lot. You know, but I mean, I don't trade that way with crypto. You know, I just hold on to my tokens. I buy them. I don't do that type of trading. Like, I guess it's like kind of sort of like options. You know, like you can bet, or I ain't gonna say bet, but you can invest on the way down or you can invest on the way up. I don't trade like that with crypto because it's volatile. It's really volatile. It moves a lot. You know, so I just buy my tokens, hold on to them, and then, you know, do what I do. So, but I think that's it for this video. Like, I know some of the new subscribers and people that follow me or whatever, they more tuned into my sports takes and stuff like that. And I'm gonna do a video on I guess like some more sports stuff. And I'm gonna talk about the LA Clippers. But I wanted to make this video, whatever, for the newbies that might be following me that are into Bitcoin. It's like, you know, get your Bitcoin off the exchanges, man, and put them in a wallet ASAP. So that's all I got for this video. Peace.